After Empress Dowager Zhaoji became obsessed with immortality and youth-preserving techniques, she issued a remarkable decree. The Swochundan pill became everyone's life-or-death bargaining chip. Anyone could rise to the top in one move. It's just Swochundan. Others would risk their lives for this chance. But to me, it's the very first stepping stone out of the mire. He's only been in this world for a few months. Just an ordinary disciple at the very bottom of the yin-yang sect. But not long ago, when Yan Zhongjun began refining pills, he glanced briefly at the timing and medicinal theory. While the others were fumbling at the door, I had already stepped inside. Trash, they're all just trash. What you're making isn't pills, it's garbage. As Zhuantong of the martial world, he was supposed to use the task of testing poison to check the alchemy progress and easily gain merit. He wanted to refine Swochundan himself, but he just can't make it. The scent of pills. That boy in gray is about to succeed. Although my Chandan follows the right method, something is still off in the ratio of several key ingredients. Something's still missing. If this goes on, even if the pill succeeds, its quality probably won't be that great. How about we work together? You're just a regular disciple. Without my backing, even if you really succeed, you might not be able to keep the credit. But if you follow me, you'll definitely get your share of benefits. Senior brother, I made this Swochundan entirely on my own. I wouldn't dare trouble you. Are you sure about this? Without my permission, privately making high-level pills is already a violation of the rules. If I pursue it, I could charge you with a crime right now. I will present this pill myself. And I'll take the credit myself. Fine. Very good. Ugh. Fair enough. Speak. Reporting to the protector. This disciple has discovered something serious. It concerns the safety of the entire yin-yang sect. I dare not keep it to myself. While supervising the pill refinement progress, I found the new disciple Lu Jing extremely suspicious. His alchemy methods are bizarre, completely unlike our school, definitely a spy. A spy. From Taoist Tianzong. You should head back first. Keep him steady, don't raise suspicion. If he really is a spy, I obey. Let's see how you survive this time. He's only human, after all. Better cherish what time you have left. Very soon, you'll know what disaster really means. The real reason for leaving just now wasn't to cool off. He went to find someone who could decide Lu Jing's life and death. Destroying the pills was just to stall me, so he could weave a deadly net for me. The most convenient crime is being a spy. What's truly coming down is the entire chilling authority of the yin-yang sect. If I stay, I'll die for sure. If I run, it amounts to admitting guilt. I don't have much time left. You'll soon know what disaster really is. Staying here only leads to death. I must leave immediately. They're already watching me. If someone really makes a move, I won't even get the chance to explain. In a place like this, people who die never need a reason. Didn't think there'd be a time to use this after all. This isn't a way out, it's a gamble. If I win, I live. If I lose, tonight is my death day. I, the Zhao, seek an audience with the Empress Dowager regarding Suo Chundan. Thank you. The Empress Dowager decrees that Shufa King Yuan is to enter. The first step is done. I pay my respects to the Empress Dowager. You claim you can refine Suochundan? As long as the herbs and furnace are ready, I can begin right away. You're just a disciple, but you're somehow more confident than anyone else. Because they might not succeed. But I will. Interesting. No. Go on. Being falsely accused of being a spy. You're quite upfront about it. Instead of waiting for others to expose me, I'd rather admit it myself. And why would you think I'd stand up for you against the yin-yang sect? Suochundan is my sign of loyalty. What a pledge of loyalty. It's not impossible to protect you. But if it's for making pills for me, then it's a different story. Starting today, prepare a clean Taoist robe. Since you seek my protection, show me your real skills. I'll protect you, otherwise this face of yours is wasted. I won't let the Empress Dowager down. This isn't a safe haven. It's just a bigger web. I was right not to let you go. What the Empress Dowager wants isn't a person, but the elixir. If I can't tell the difference, I wouldn't survive long enough to enter the palace. I need to see the Suochun pill as soon as possible. Yes. This furnace is the three-legged nine-chamber heaven-earth cauldron, supplemented with 3 flowers and 7 leaves, arranged and harmonized. Please wait a moment, Master Lu. This cauldron is called the Fire Dragon Cauldron. It's a treasured item of the palace. The Empress Dowager instructed all pill-making needs to be exceptionally provided. It looks like a leap to the top, but in fact it's a cliff at every step. I want to become irreplaceable. What I aim to refine is not just a pill to please Lady Zhaoji. I want to refine a life. From now on, it's my turn to make a move. There really is ground fire. An ordinary alchemist would only use it as fuel. But the wood essence in sandalwood is the real key to controlling the pill fire. It's the key to raising quality. Wood is gentle, fire is fierce. Contain fire with wood, and always refine fire with centuries-old faux tea. Deep in the snowy domain. This is a life or death bet with Li Shan, racing against time with Xing'an. Tonight, if I can't tie myself to Zhaoji, this tree, by dawn I can't afford to lose. Begin. I've heard this is the fastest way to ruin a furnace. But it's also the key step for the Yulu pill's transformation. Right now I'm like walking on a cliff's edge. One wrong step. It's not just medicine lost. It's life gone. Final step. Wash. You. You want to cut off my path. But unfortunately, I've already built the bridge. Gray-robed youth, Empress Dowager, please enter. Why are my words no longer effective? If the Empress Dowager wants to see me, just come in. Then come in. Empress Dowager, this is the Swochen pill. Hand it over. That useless group from the yin-yang school dragged it out for so long. Yet you managed to make it first. As the Empress Dowager needs, Lu Jing dares not delay. Li Shan ruined my ingredients, and even framed me as a traitor in front of Xing'an. The yin-yang school has no place for me anymore. If I didn't come, Gangquan Palace wouldn't last till tomorrow. So you're using this pill to trade for your life with me, not just for delay, but as proof of allegiance. It looks nice enough. But the prettier things are, the more dangerous they tend to be. Little Immortal, have you ever tasted it? I'll obey whatever the Empress Dowager orders. Not violent, not fierce, not overwhelming. Instead, it's incredibly gentle. Feels like an invisible hand gently smoothing everything out. Uh, it's actually real. What he fears most in this life is aging. Looks will eventually fade away. Youth will eventually drain away. But from the moment I swallowed half the pill, this game became more than just a struggle to survive. Once you take it, I'll accept your pledge of loyalty. Thank you. But it's also an allegiance recognized personally by the Empress Dowager in Gangquan Palace. And it's also a bargaining chip he won't let go easily. This is the thing I dreaded losing most. You have returned it to me. Miss, you bring me such joy. Tell me, what reward do you want? The real test is not alchemy. It's what happens after the elixir is formed. Wonderful. This technique really does work? The merging of yin and yang arises on its own. Little one, you truly are my lucky star. To meet the Empress Dowager is the greatest fortune of my life. This is destiny. I am admiring a peerless beauty. With a mouth like yours, I wonder how many young maidens you'll captivate. Speaking of which, I really must thank that person from the Yin-Yang clan. If not for him, how would we have this opportunity? Should I thank him as well for letting me see your beauty? What are you thinking about? I'm thinking about the unfathomable strength of Xing'an from the Yin-Yang clan. And the moon god too. Any one of those three could be quite troublesome. Now that a grudge has formed, they won't let it go easily. With me here, the Yin-Yang clan can't reach into this place. In Xianyang Palace, you are the safest. But if I rely solely on him, I'll never control my own fate. Boy with purple eyes. Are you sure this disciple called Lu Jing is a spy sent by Taoist Tianzong? If I can't give a proper explanation this time, I may not keep my position as the left protector. Li Xian said so himself. Right, when investigating Lu Jing's whereabouts under the Eastern Emperor's orders. Oh, so that happened. I wonder what the boy in purple means by that. Not much. Just a bit curious. Golden-robed, high-crowned sir, you oversee many elixirs and treasures. Have you lost anything important recently? Thank you. Not even a fly could get in. Nothing has been lost. Protector Xing'an, could it have been mistaken? Mistaken? Impossible. It's a living person. Clearly not our Yin-Yang clan's technique. A mere beginner shouldn't be capable of such feats. If he doesn't have some strange treasure, then he's guided by a master. Either way, it proves he isn't a good person. He's not a friend anymore. Please advise, sir. The Yin-Yang clan can't act directly. Can't act directly. With the Yin-Yang clan's power, killing a nobody should be effortless. It should be as easy as lifting a hand. That's right. I see. The shady past between Li Buwei and the Empress Dowager has never been a secret among Xianyang's upper ranks. Li Buwei will definitely take action. Remember, I don't want to see any mistakes. I'll obey your orders. Lu Jing, I want you completely destroyed this time. That boy in purple is taking action himself and joining forces with the Prime Minister. That kid called Lu Jing really has no way out now. Prime Minister's Yin-Yang clan left protector, so Xing'an requests an audience. Please. It's an honor to have you here. May I ask what brings you today? I'm here today, on the orders of the Eastern Emperor, to discuss a deal with the Prime Minister. Please tell me more. Lu Jing. That name again. Why?
He's from Taoist Tianzong.
A spy placed beside the Empress Dowager. Taoist spy. It's just a polite way of saying it. A mere small-time spy. Why does the boy in purple have to get involved personally? If that's all, I'll leave it to you, Prime Minister. Do you think getting Zhaoji's favor means you can rise overnight? If you can't let go, I'll personally end this hope for you. If I only rely on self-cultivation, who knows how long I'd have to wait. A night of dual cultivation brought me even further than before. Even my soul feels thoroughly cleansed. What I've gained isn't just cultivation, but also trouble. On the Yin-Yang clan's side, young Master Lu, this is the Empress Dowager. Yet beneath this shell, I'm just someone struggling upward in the chaos and power struggles. The Empress Dowager awaits you in the main hall. Got it? Here in Xianyang Palace, I am the safest. At least. Empress Dowager. Jinner. Scared. Come sit next to me. Everyone, leave. Empress Dowager, will you hand me over? Hand you over? You are a precious treasure I worked so hard to get. How could I bear to give you up? Labue only sent a letter. Even if he comes to Gangquan Palace himself for you, I still wouldn't give you away. If he wants him gone, then let him go. It's done. I made the right bet. I'm not afraid anymore. With the Empress Dowager's words, I can relax. I want not just to survive. I want to reach the top. Since the Empress Dowager refuses to let people go, then I have no choice but to obey her even more. That mouth of yours. I am already shattered to pieces, with no way to repay you. Oh. Then tell me, how do you plan to thank me, the Empress Dowager? Ordinary gratitude is just too plain. I must do my utmost to please you. No more excuses tonight. All right. As long as he still can't let go of me. The Empress Dowager has refused. She refused. She actually dared to refuse me. Lady Zhao isn't just protecting a man. And that black-robed Taoist is the flag she's waving? His background is still unknown, and now she's guarding him so fiercely. If we have a falling out now, it will only push him to fully break with me. If force doesn't work, then we'll try the softer approach. If he's after youth and beauty, then I'll send him someone even better. Summon Liao Tai. Zhao Ji, if you're using a man as your banner, then I will use another man and uproot your flag completely. Get ready. Finally, I've waited for this chance to rise up. As long as he's captivated by the high ponytailed youth, the other man will naturally lose his value. Black-robed Taoist, the Empress Dowager instructed us. If you need anything, the maids are on standby to serve you. Is this to comfort me? She specifically arranged someone to calm me down. Sometimes the Empress Dowager's kindness is absurd. Perfect. With these things, at least I can keep myself safer for now. The vitality pill in the Danshin, for key refining cultivators, is like a second life. If an outsider alchemist saw control like this, pills and power are the true weapons of the future. When a man gets serious, he's even more attractive than usual. Especially when he's so handsome and young, and happens to have special skills. Immortal Master. What's so special about the Vitality Pill? It can heal internal injuries with just one pill. The medicinal property is mild, promotes blood flow and regeneration, and leaves no scars after healing. If you take it when you're healthy, he's not some pretty, talkative little bird. He's a living treasure trove. Someone like him must be tightly controlled by me. Empress Dowager Chancellor is requesting an audience. It's him. Immortal Master Zhuan Pao, you don't have to worry. It's just the Chancellor. You continue refining your pills. With me here. Empress Dowager. I would also like to meet this powerful Chancellor. That's Le Bouet. Master Lu actually took the initiative to meet him. That's more than kindness. I want everyone to see clearly. This person is mine. Well, that's good.
Can't let the Chancellor figure out.
That he's one of my people. The Empress Dowager actually straightened a man's robe herself. That black-robed youth holds a terrifying place in her heart. The real game starts right now. No one fell out tonight. This hall is always so empty and cold. But with you by my side, it feels warm, doesn't it? The way the robes are hung, it's really happening in Gangquin Palace. Judging from this, he's more favored than I expected. So that's Le Bouet. What a commanding presence. But those eyes are as cold and cruel as a snake's. So it was him. History's course is still heading in the original direction. He already resents me for no reason. Is it because I stand with the Empress Dowager, blocking his way? This future Marquis of Shen can't be kept. Greetings, Empress Dowager. Greetings, Empress Dowager. Oh, you mean him. I've been interested in alchemy and mystic arts lately. Speaking of which, this black-robed mystic. Isn't he exactly the one you asked for by name in your letter? Isn't this the one you wanted from me? Now he's right in front of you. Lady Zhao, well played. not showing me the slightest courtesy. The Empress Dowager is ruthless in both words and actions. So this is Mr. Liu. It's my fault for not investigating carefully enough and believing slanderous words. I almost wronged this gentleman. The ignorant are not at fault. A chancellor deals with countless matters daily. Occasional errors are understandable. Empress Dowager, I'm here today for another matter. Liao Tai is his name. He is loyal and dependable, and excels at his duties. I've heard Gangquan Palace is understaffed, and might be disturbed by evildoers. The Empress Dowager is in quiet cultivation. Sending a strong man into the palace, that's the real reason the official came today. Otherwise, it would seem too forceful. But since it's a sign of the Chancellor's goodwill, I'll accept it. You'll stay in Gangquan Palace from now on. Thank you for your grace, Empress Dowager. Lu Jing didn't get taken away, but Liao Tai is in. The crucial step is finally done. With that, I shall not disturb the Empress Dowager's rest. I take my leave. Kid, just you wait. If you want to kill me, I'm afraid you don't have what it takes. His name is Liao Tai. Reporting to the Empress Dowager, yes, that's me. How should we deal with this? Simply killing him won't do. Handle it right in front of the Empress Dowager. The person sent over arrived too quickly and drew too much attention. If we're to kill him, there should be a reason. The act needs to be justified. Make it clean. If you kill him, wouldn't it sully your eyes? It would also stain the grounds of Gangquan Palace. Starting today, you are responsible for all cleaning, water hauling, and odd jobs in Gangquan Palace. There are many rules in the palace. Keep your hands clean. If you break something or bump into any palace staff, go get your own punishment. Don't bother the Empress Dowager. Thank you, man in the blue robe, for sparing my life. Thank you, noble woman in the phoenix crown, for sparing my life. Tomorrow, pick any excuse you like, and you can make me disappear without a trace. Lu Lang really gets me. It's getting late. I should go refine some elixirs. There's something even more important tonight. Shall I keep you company while you make the elixir tonight? All right. A man in such gray robes is even more captivating than usual. Ever since I arrived here, I've always tread carefully. But at this moment, hurry up! Stop dragging your feet. What do you look like? The big water vat in the main hall isn't even half full yet. If you don't finish before dark, don't even think about dinner tonight. Go back and refill it again. Not one drop less. You old bastard. I'll trample you underfoot, making you unable to live or die.
Done.
Empress Dowager, this is a new beauty elixir I've prepared. It will keep your youthful looks. Lulang, you've worked hard. It's time. With daytime refining, I've pushed my true energy to the limit. Now is the moment. Break. I've reached the early stage of foundation establishment. My body feels like it's coming back to life. The man in white keeps getting stronger and harder to read. If the Empress Dowager wishes, even the stars in the sky, I'll bring them down for you. This mere immortality pill is nothing worth mentioning. Eternal life. To people of this era, immortality pills might just be legend, but not entirely impossible. So long as we have enough materials, and the timing is right, but not in these 10 seconds. What I need most now is the unreserved protection of the woman in red. No more talk, just action. Of course, Empress Dowager. Hey, where is everyone? I've grown impatient waiting. The young man in purple robe, please calm down. There was a small accident with this matter. Accident? It's not my fault, but it's because of the Empress Dowager. Empress Dowager is quite interested in Lu Jing right now, watching him closely. Now is when she's most fascinated by him. Besides, it's such underhanded methods. A useless person protected by a woman. Let him live a few days more then. Useless. Other than pretending to be mystical, what else can he do? Guards. It's Lu Jing, that damned pretty boy again. He not only clings to the Empress Dowager, he's even interfering with palace security. I sent someone into the palace, mainly to appease the Empress Dowager and to plant some spies. Acting directly won't do. It would anger Zhao Ji. If we can't break through from outside, we must dissolve it from within. Go deliver a message to Liao Tai at once. And ask the Chancellor for instructions. Stop trying to climb into the Empress Dowager's bed. No need for evidence, just plant seeds of suspicion. Have him find a way to drive a wedge between the Empress Dowager and Lu Jing. Understand? As long as the Empress Dowager doubts Lu Jing and abandons him, our chance will come. I understand, sir. You think clinging to the Empress Dowager keeps you safe? A woman's heart changes easily. It's easier to sow discord than to climb into her bed. That pretty boy named Lu Jing. Just wait, I will make sure you get thrown out of Shanyan Palace. Zhaoji's protection truly matters to me. If someone wants me dead, keeping them alive till tomorrow is setting myself up for disaster. Stealing medicinal materials the Empress Dowager awarded to the master. Such a crime. Has the Empress Dowager gotten up yet? Reporting to the master, the Empress Dowager is washing up. Why did little Fang get up so early today? Everyone, withdraw. You worked hard refining elixirs yesterday. It's my duty to ease the Empress Dowager's worries. Hard work shouldn't be said. Just 2 pills left from yesterday's batch. Regarding their stacked effects, I've already experienced it myself. If we could make a few more, that would be ideal. So I dare not ask for more. If you're not tired, that's best. I'll accompany you there. In the palace, there are interesting things every day. Sounds quite interesting. Guess what happened next? I'd love to hear the rest. Greetings, Empress Dowager. Greetings, Immortal Master. Yesterday, I specially prepared materials for today's alchemy and made ready 1 set of ingredients. They're right in this box. What did you say? But now the materials are gone. I definitely gave strict orders. If anyone dares sneak into the forbidden area under my nose, touching my things guards. I'm curious who was bold enough to take such a risk. Someone even dared break into my alchemy quarters. Such immense nerve. Empress Dowager, please investigate. In front of the Empress Dowager, how dare you make such a ruckus? What matters least in the palace are innocence and life. With power in my hands, someone always wants to test the boundaries. Today is perfect for making an example. Search every single one. Whether it's their quarters or their bodies, don't miss any corner. Once you find the culprit, I will show them what it means to wish they'd never been born. I took the medicinal materials myself. The stage has already been set, just waiting for that fool who covets the Empress Dowager to walk right into it. Reporting to the Empress Dowager, I personally saw him yesterday evening, acting suspiciously near the Alchemy quarters, peeking around. He has arrived. I'm innocent, truly innocent. I only acted on Chancellor Lu's orders, to check on the Empress Dowager's well-being. I was simply passing by, just wanted to see if the man in blue was successful in his alchemy. I never stole any medicinal materials. Leboué is Leboué. This person was clearly brought to the palace by him days ago. He said it was just to amuse me. Acting on Chancellor Lu's orders. Search him. Then search where he lives. Search every inch for me. Your servant. I really didn't steal anything. Someone set me up. Someone must have set me up. Too bad you can't prove it. Reporting to the Empress Dowager, we found this hidden in the gray-robed man's bedding. Caught red-handed. How did this end up in my room? Before I went to sleep last night, where did this thing even come from? It wasn't me, I really didn't do it. Take him away and have the palace administration handle it. Empress Dowager, please wait. Eunuch. How dare you let a real man into Ganquin Palace? What do you take me for? He was sent by Chancellor Li, and his identity is so special. If we hand him over to the palace administration, under interrogation, word may get out. Then what will become of your reputation and that of Qin? Besides, with Chancellor Lu's power at court, if he wants to protect someone from the palace administration, handing him over would give Leia a way out. If that's the case, we can only eliminate the problem here. Stealing forbidden items from the palace could bring chaos to the harem. Such a treacherous servant is unforgivable. Beat him to death. Why? Please spare me, Your Majesty. The trap is set. The man in the tall hat will surely die today. Spare me. Let me go. Say. Reporting to Chancellor. News from Gangquan Palace. Liao Tai. Liao Tai he. What happened to him? He was beaten to death. Liao Tai is dead. My piece placed next to the Empress Dowager was uprooted just like that. This isn't just killing. It's a slap in my face in front of the entire Xianyang Palace. Even if a dog is useless, if he is to be beaten or killed, it should be by my hand. Who does he think he is? Release the butterfly redbird. Chancellor, all this is over a single alchemist. He's one of the net disciples. A top assassin. Lu Jing, you broke my rules. So don't blame me for being ruthless. Xiangba. Your fate is sealed. Recently, Fang from Yinyang School is favored by the Empress Dowager, currently staying at the side hall of Gangquan Palace. I want her dad. With Liao Tai dead, Lebui will not let this go. That old viper stretched a hand into the harem. Next, his revenge can only get worse. Someone's sneaking in.
Low. Mm-hmm. Uh,
Yeah. Uh, it's over. Fatal 13 swords. The 13th move final strike. Can't dodge it. Can't block it. Am I really going to die here right after crossing over? I refuse to accept this. The opening move of the first fatal sword. The variation of the fifth sword. The follow-up of the 12th sword. So that's it. The essence of this sword technique is in the word fatal. It kills by intention, it seizes the soul. But there's a flaw. This is the 14th sword.
and
It's not over yet. This is enough to slay gods and destroy immortals. A teaching that severs karma. The 15th sword. Playing tricks and acting mysterious. This sword strike. There's no turning back between Liu Buwei and me. The effect of the energy restoration pill is even stronger than I expected. But now is not the time to be surprised. Someone, come here.
Huh?
Immortal Master, you... An assassin broke into my room. He's already dead.
Ah.
You're hurt. Your Majesty, please calm your anger. It's just a scratch on my arm. This blood isn't mine. My Gangquan Palace. When did it become a place anyone can just come and go? It's my failure in duty, Your Majesty. Please punish me, Your Majesty. Where's the body? Sigh. Investigate this thoroughly for me. None of the guards on duty tonight can escape responsibility. All guards and sentries inside and outside Gangquan Palace must be checked again. You can't stay here tonight. Your Majesty, come with me. Tonight you will stay in my chamber. Or do you want to disobey me? I obey, Your Majesty. Such great strength. But it was not that sword in the side hall that truly decided the winner. Are you still pretending now that we've come this far? I just think it's unreasonable. Now you want to reason with me? Let me take a look at your wound. It really is healed. It's because of the energy restoration pill. I just took one earlier. Such a pill is enough to drive countless people crazy. And combined with the edge he showed tonight, this person can't just be favored. He must be within my grasp. Do you know what tonight means? Please tell me, Your Majesty. As long as you stay in Gangquan Palace, this kind of assassination won't just happen once. That's why I made a big deal out of it tonight. If someone dares to draw a blade in Gangquan Palace, it's also to test your limits, Your Majesty. You really do understand everything. then you should also understand. If you still want to be a wandering, little Taoist who only knows how to protect yourself by riding on others' power, since people want to kill you, you have no choice but to stand on my side. And I won't let you stand on the sidelines anymore. I understand, Your Majesty. After tonight, I'm willing to share your worries, Your Majesty. Whoever dares to harm you, I will fight them to the end. The debt from tonight will have to be repaid to the Chancellor sooner or later. Of course it will. And with interest too. Go get some rest. Tonight you'll sleep here. No one can take you away. The land of tenderness is most enchanting, but also the easiest place to lose your life. Especially at times like these, you must not let yourself sink. Your Majesty. I found a mark on the assassin's body. A black spider mark, right on the back of his neck. Spider mark? That's the symbol of Luo Wang. Liu Bui's assassin organization.
Exactly.
I'm going to confront him. I'll make Zhao punish him. Even if it leads to mutual destruction, I'll make him pay the price. Please calm down, Your Majesty. It's not the time yet. Are we supposed to wait until he succeeds next time? Do you want me to just hold your corpse and cry? Of course not. Please, Your Majesty, think it over. That assassin is already dead. There's no way to confront him with evidence. With just a mark, what can we prove? They could easily argue someone set them up on purpose. He has power over the entire court, with followers everywhere. He's also the king's right-hand man. Without solid evidence, who could convict him? I understand all that logic. But just thinking about you almost dying, how can I possibly stay calm? So we just let this go? Let him insult us like this? Of course not. Revenge is a dish best served cold. 10 years is not too late. Build our strength. Wait for the right time. Wait until the king fully takes charge. Wait until we have enough power. And when the day comes to uproot him completely, we'll settle all scores at once. We don't just want to injure him. We want to destroy him. You're right. I was too impulsive. I'd do anything for you. But I put Jenger in danger too. I know you're doing it for me, Your Majesty. Zhao Jin. What you said today reminded me. Even as the Empress Dowager, I can't always protect you. People in the palace are hard to trust. Today it was an assassin. And you can't keep relying on others, not even me. I want to learn martial arts. I want to become stronger. Strong enough to protect myself. And strong enough to protect you. You want to learn martial arts? I'll find you the best teacher in Xianyang. Zhang Han, commander of the Shadow Guards. Zhang Hanbo really is a good choice. There's still one more person. Sword Saint Gai Ni. If he is willing to teach you, that would be ideal. That's even more unlikely. That person is impossible to persuade. Even Master Chung can't command him. Having Gai Ni teach me. Let's just forget about that scenario. How could I forget about him? Isn't there still another master in the palace? This isn't good. Zhao Gao. So it really was him. How could that snake Xiao Gao ever truly teach me? He's the chief carriage steward, and someone I can summon at will. It's perfectly legitimate, and the most convenient. It's decided then. Tomorrow I'll summon him here. What's wrong? I need to find a reason he can't argue with. So what if he's a eunuch? A eunuch can't be a master. That's not what I meant. Please let me explain. I meant no offense. As a disciple of the yin-yang school, I know a thing or two about cultivation. If I've been rude, I beg for your forgiveness. Especially for newcomers like me, it's essential to have a solid foundation and strong yang energy. If I take him as my master, his yin energy is too strong. Spending time together day after day, our energies would interact. I might even lose my own energy externally, which would harm my future cultivation. Is there really such a theory? It's absolutely true. This affects my entire path forward. So I must be cautious, Empress Dowager. You make a good point. I didn't consider that carefully. Let's just forget about that person. Finally got through that hurdle. Let Gai Ni teach you. That #1 swordmaster in Great Qin, successor of the Ghost Valley lineage. Empress Dowager, that might not be appropriate. Have him teach me just one skill. Swordsmanship, Your Majesty. That young king over there, how could he possibly agree to let his personal bodyguard teach the Empress Dowager's favorite? It would be really embarrassing if word got out. Jenger is my own son. I raised him with my own hands. He wouldn't dare disobey me. Besides, I'm not asking Guy Ni to be with you all the time. Just have him spare some time each day to give you a few pointers. It's a small thing. He won't refuse. But you have a point as well. Can't let Jenger think I only care about you. Tomorrow I'll make some more pills and personally deliver them to Jenger so he can see what you can do. And know you're not just useless. If all you do is take without giving, Jenger will just be upset. And it'll be harder to protect you. This lady in red is truly thoughtful. I understand. First thing tomorrow, I'll start refining the pills. It's late.
Uh,
No matter how it ends, there should be some news. The report still hasn't come. I'm afraid something went wrong. So, did it work or not? Prime Minister, our people in the palace sent word. An hour ago, an assassin really did appear in Gangquan Palace, but what? Speak up. But no one in Gangquan Palace died. The Empress Dowager and that Lady Fang are both safe. Apparently, the assassin escaped after failing. Failed? Mokong actually failed? Is the information accurate? All palace gates are searching the assassin right now? He failed. There must be another master guarding Gangquan Palace. Impossible. There's no way the Empress Dowager's guards are my people. His opponent. In order to eliminate that wild card, even called upon Luo Wang's top assassin. Useless. Who is that young man really? Luo Wang's D-class assassin actually failed. That woman actually turned against me in public, just for some pretty boy. He must die. I have to kill him. If it doesn't happen this time, the kid will definitely be on guard now. Besides, he's got the identity of an outer disciple of the Yin-Yang school. That complicates things. Give up? Absolutely impossible. Someone. Send orders for Luo Wang to dispatch their number one assassin. At any cost, eliminate that Yin-Yang school disciple. Let's go home. Top assassin Jin and I is out on another mission. The fastest she can return to Shanyang is in 3 days. Then start from the shadows first. It's about reputation. It's about reputation. Lu Jingbin, let's see how long you survive. Is it morning yet? Why are you up so early? I just can't stop thinking about what happened last night. The more I thought about Luo Wang's attack, the more terrified I felt. So I just woke up early. It's my fault for letting you be frightened. That old thief Libue. I'll never let him off so easily. He owes you an explanation. Empress Dowager, please don't worry about me. What a smooth talker. Empress Dowager, I want to refine some elixirs today. Refine elixirs? Which ones? Suo Chundan. Suo Chun. I'll do as you arrange, Empress Dowager. Suo Chundan isn't just to stabilize that lady in blue. It also helps me truly qualify to join the game. It's done. You've mastered it so quickly. It's only been half a day. Such skills are far from ordinary methods. Lu Jing. Here. Follow me to Jiangtai Palace. You can't remain in Gangquan Palace anymore. Last night, you were nearly assassinated here. That already shows someone can't tolerate you. If you were merely a scholar in my palace, then your death would only be in the shadows. But if you've caught the king's eye, it's different. All right. I'll do whatever the Empress Dowager commands. Last night, the king was attacked in Gangquan Palace. The Weiwei army has sealed off the palace. The assassin was killed on the spot. The Empress Dowager was unharmed. Who was the target? According to the Shadow Secret Guard's investigation, the assassin didn't target the Empress Dowager. Instead, they aimed for someone in Gangquan Palace, a recently favored scholar. Who is the scholar? This person is named Lu Jing, a death warrior from the Six Kingdoms. He infiltrated Gangquan Palace just to kill a scholar. It's absurd, and because it's absurd, it's all the more suspicious. Investigate. I want to know everything about that scholar. Number. Reporting to the king. Handsome and refined. Exudes otherworldly demeanor. The most suspicious thing is his calmness, which doesn't match his age. Such a person couldn't possibly be someone who climbed up just by repetition.
Indeed.
Your son pays respects to mother. No need for formalities, Your Majesty. Empress Dowager brought Lu today to show you his skills. Oh. Today, he successfully crafted 3 new pills again. Springlock pill.
Yes.
Do you know what the penalty is for deceiving the king? Why did the assassin try to kill you last night? I do not know, but I can guess. Speak. They did not want me to appear before the king. He's leveraging power. Leveraging the Empress Dowager's influence. Also leveraging the Black Robe King's suspicions. Interesting.
Hey.
Now you can even make mother bring you here personally. Lu Jing, you've made me very curious. I brought him today, hoping to secure a safer path for him. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten you. You've been working tirelessly day and night for the court. I crafted 3 moon white pills as well. This pill nourishes your vitality and dispels lingering sickness,
Take it.
and you'll feel revitalized. Mother still cares for me. Anything you ingest can't be decided by just feelings. If you have concerns, Your Majesty, it's understandable. The pills are mild in nature. There's no conflict. If you want to verify their authenticity, the king may order someone to bring a knife. Slice each pill in half. That way, you can see if they're consistent inside, and also check for anything hidden.
Thirsty.
Of course, simply cutting them open might not fully ease Your Majesty's worries. After all, it's something to ingest. It's always right to be cautious. How about letting me? Does this kid have a screw loose? Zhao Gao, your servant is here. What do you think of the scholar's words? I'll wait. You walk out on your own. It's my honor to share Your Majesty's burdens. Zhao Prefect, I was too forward. I am new here and unfamiliar with palace rules. I mistakenly thought everyone could help the king, but I forgot about the difference in status. I hope the Zhao Prefect can be magnanimous and not judge a humble scholar like me. What do you mean by forgetting the difference in status? This kid is obviously making a sly insult. I'm just a eunuch. How dare I block his attempt to help the king? Gray-robed youth, you've said too much. I'm merely a servant. How could I quarrel with the immortal master? He dares to act, but knows how to stop. This young man in moon-white robes understands discretion better than I expected. Your Majesty, I have come today with a request. Recently, assassins infiltrated Gangquan Palace, attempting to kill the scholar in moon-white. Was he injured? Fortunately, the moon-white robed youth reacted swiftly, barely escaping harm. But unless the assassin is eliminated, the moon-white scholar remains in danger. He's ultimately just a scholar. Even if skilled at alchemy, he lacks any defense arts. I beg the king to let the black-clad swordsman teach the moon-white scholar swordsmanship. Why does mother care so much for him? Why must a scholar in alchemy learn swordsmanship? And why the black-clad swordsman in particular? Even sharing just a bit of his focus is a risk. At times like these, the more explanations, the more questions. But the black-clad swordsman is tasked with guarding me. He can't be moved. If the secret guard enters Gangquin, there will be no secrets left. That's not protection. It's a prison. My secrets will be exposed sooner or later. The king's favor. I am deeply grateful. Both the black-clad swordsman and the black-armored general are the king's arms, pillars of the nation. To have them guard me, just a scholar in alchemy, Mr. Swordmaster, whose swordsmanship is unmatched, guards the king closely. The black-armored general leads the Shadow Secret Guard, oversees the wicked, and keeps the Six Kingdom remnants in check. Both are national treasures. Such a white-robed scholar. The general is an external guard, and mostly men. One person's safety is a minor matter. I have another request. Please allow me, after alchemy, to seek some martial guidance informally from the black-clad swordsman. The swordsman needn't leave the king's side. I can learn some basics. First time in Jantai Palace. I used the pills to counter the purple-robed inner chamber. Was able to pull back immediately after Mother's reminder. Now, facing the king's probing. Neither resisting nor admitting defeat. I just follow the logic of royalty and offer another path. This person is too clever. But dangerous people can still be useful. All right. It's happening. This isn't just learning swordsmanship. This is a change in status. You can ask the swordsman in black for guidance, as long as it doesn't interfere with your alchemy. I can't wait any longer. The alchemy is done. If I can also master swordsmanship, my ability to protect myself will greatly increase. Lubue won't give me much time. I dare to suggest that I start learning the sword from the swordsman in black today. I also think that's a good idea. Assassins broke into the palace last night. Whenever I think back on it, I still feel frightened. Approved. Follow me. Yes. My goal for today has finally been achieved. From this moment on, he's truly on top of the wave. People will see him differently now. I saw it with my own eyes. Lu Jing's courage and wisdom. I witnessed it myself. But whatever you eat shouldn't be taken just on someone's word. High Hat Eunuch. Send the 3 death row inmates from the prison. The king still wants the pill to be tested. But this time the testers won't be me. Yes, Your Majesty. So I'm not dead. Just half a pill is enough to totally transform a condemned man, restore youth and vitality. The pill is real. After today, that favored courtier is no longer just by the Empress Dowager's side. He has the elixir, and he has the king's favor. That's how valuable this news is. Lu Jing. You think entering the Zhangtai Palace means you're really in the game? So this is the legendary elixir. No wonder Mother treats him so seriously. She has her reasons after all. Congratulations, Your Majesty. With someone like this alchemy prodigy. You love. Half that elixir was wasted on such death row prisoners. Take them away and execute them. Have mercy, Your Majesty. We're not useless anymore. No need to serve the king anymore. You can kill us, you tyrant. With divine enlightenment, no martial art under heaven is out of my reach. Let's see today what the gap really is between me and a true master, and how far I have left to go. Swordsman in black. Where do we start? Attack me with all you've learned in your life. 13 deadly sword strokes. Don't reveal them easily. Such incredible speed. Or is there more to the story? I used all my strength, but he didn't even move his feet. My strength and speed are meaningless against his swordsmanship. If I was like a rampaging tiger a moment ago, now he seems more like a coiled serpent in the shadows.
He's coming.
This is the feeling. This cold, fatal killing intent. Swordsman in black, be careful. I've tried my sword skills. Freak. He's basically a monster. Once the 13 deadly sword strokes start, ordinary top-level fighters can't even block the first 3. But he countered with just the most basic vertical slash. It's not that my techniques aren't strong. It's that he's way too strong. So strong it's hopeless. Luckily, I've got one trick left. There's actually a 14th move after the 13th sword. Chan Chao. And even my divine enlightenment didn't trigger. Against such overwhelming skill, no matter how sharp your instincts, you still need basics. A lot of moves can't even be used. No wonder he's the sword saint of Qin. This wall is suffocatingly thick. Your swordsmanship is contradictory. Your foundation is basically a mess. That hurts. But I can't deny it. The original owner of this body was a yin-yang master. His main trade was alchemy. Swordplay was just a side hobby, even with hacks and insight. My fundamentals are still lacking. But this technique of yours is truly brilliant. Every variation is so ruthless, and its killing power is almost on par with my own school's unique sword art. Its creator was dying, and before he passed, he taught me this technique. Master in Black, in your opinion, just how strong is my sword technique? Used correctly, this technique alone is enough to challenge an entry-level grandmaster. Mid-stage grandmaster. That's even better than I guessed. That's the technique's potential. But you can barely use 30% of its power. In our match just now, you only attacked, never defended. It looked fierce, but your aim was to use up all 13 attacks until your energy ran out. Then you'd die quickly. I've had things too easy up to now. Power-ups, insights, secret moves, all incredible. But what I really lack is a foundation to handle these things. This gray-clad young man really knows when to advance or retreat. And here I thought he'd say something profound. The simplest moves should be practiced thousands of times until they become instinct. Solid fundamentals. That's how your 13 deadly sword strokes will truly shine. Training speed isn't just doubled. The anxiety is gone. Like refined steel after many fires. All impurities gone. Just follow me. Your foundation is too weak. Repeat the arts of the yin-yang school. The first thing I'll teach you is not some advanced sword technique. Draw. So that's all? I thought it would be something big. Turns out it's just drawing the sword. In the martial arts world, nothing beats speed. True masters often decide victory in a split second. If you're just a bit slow in drawing your sword, you might not even get a chance to attack. The start of the sword move is the first step between life and death. I never really thought about it. If you can't even draw, watch closely. I'll only show you once. If this wasn't a cover-up, but a life or death fight, I'd be dead already. And at this very moment, that dormant divine insight inside him finally exploded. That's not the black-robed swordsman's move. This is the act of drawing the sword itself. Survival.
terror.
This is no longer mortal swordsmanship. It's enough to slay immortals and kill gods. A supreme demonic art that can split the world in two. Heavenly draw sword technique. I understand now. True strength is perfecting the simplest move to its absolute limit. Until a single draw can slash the heavens. I'm shaken. It shouldn't be like this. That last slash, even though it contained 80% of my vitality and spirit, was enough to shock anyone below Grandmaster level. This is it?
This.
From this moment on, I can no longer treat it as just a stroke of luck. I've personally opened a door. And the one standing behind it may not just be a disciple, but someone who, in the future, could be advised to improve jade artifacts. Thank you, sir, for your guidance. If it weren't for the black-robed swordsman, forcing me to the edge of life and death with that last attack, I never could have seen the world behind the concept of drawing the sword. Yin-yang techniques focus on the supernatural, drawing the sword with the force of heaven and earth. Let me take a look. Ki is the soul of the sword. Before the sword is drawn, killing intent lies dormant. When the sword is drawn, that's right. Your stance and speed are flawless. But you have one fatal weakness. In that instant, I was like a fully drawn bow. A master doesn't need to see your sword. As long as they sense the slightest change, they can dodge and advance, or even counter-strike. A true one-strike kill won't announce your intention to everyone before you draw. Previously, you were like a stone, a withered tree, or even a speck of dust, completely unremarkable without a hint of killing intent. Thank you for your teaching, sir. I will remember it. Arrow transmission is N. The second move, downward slash. The third move, horizontal cut. An expert uses just 4 moves, but he seems to have walked through the gates of hell 4 times. This is real swordsmanship. It's not about how complicated the moves are, or how imposing the display is. It's about mastering the simplest form. If you can train these 4 moves to full control, heavenly draw sword technique is powerful. So is the deadly 13 strikes. This strike, let alone killing someone, probably couldn't even pierce tofu. When it comes to aura, the gap is huge. No unnecessary movements. No wasted force. The whole body is like the back of a bow. That feeling is like being separated by a thin sheet of paper. How to hide your killing intent before the first encounter. It is no longer just a point, but a line. A line running from your heart straight to the enemy's vital spot. Everything changed in that very instant. His aura completely changed. He was still a beginner imitating sword moves. But in the next moment he was already walking the path of the stab. Too abrupt. And too unnatural. That was truly my strike. Seven strikes.
He only practiced 7 strikes.
Stop. Remember the sword technique, young one. Your talent is very special. If someone else had said this, it would be fine. But to hear it from the black-robed swordsman, I had just prepared myself for the tough basics. But before I'd even gotten warmed up, I can't let myself seem too eager. But this is what can truly let me survive in this world. This move has only one purpose. To kill from a distance the enemy thinks is absolutely safe. Strike to kill. 100-step flying sword. 100-step flying sword. The ultimate killing sword technique of the Guigu school's vertical sword technique. Created by the first generation Guiguzi. The unbeatable skill passed down through generations of vertical sword masters. This is no longer just a sword move. It's a declaration. The enemy thinks distance equals safety. Please teach me, sir. I understand. It's not the basic 4 moves, nor just the 100-step flying sword. Before I only knew how to use powerful attacks. Only tonight did the real door finally open.